Bangladesh stands at a defining moment in its digital future. The passage of the Cyber Protection Ordinance, though subject to criticism, some of it valid, opens a necessary conversation, not just about protecting citizens from online harm, but about what kind of digital society we'd like to build together. We've convened this dialogue with UNESCO and the Nagore Coalition because we believe that conversations must happen between people who are willing to be honest with each other. We have brought together government, civil society, journalism, law enforcement, academia, and international partners, not to deliver positions, but to listen, challenge, and find common ground. Every government has a legitimate interest in securing cyberspace. Every citizen has a legitimate interest and a right to speak, to organize and access information freely. The question before us is not whether to regulate, but how to regulate without one right eroding the other. I've seen this tension play out in my own life. I know what it means when laws written broadly to catch criminals are used in practice to silence journalists. I know what it means when platforms face no accountability and disinformation spreads unchecked. And I know what it means when enforcement agencies, given too much discretion and too little oversight, become instruments of control rather than protection. These are not hypothetical tasks. They are reality many people in this room have lived. What we hope is that along with Dr. Joan Barata, is that the right pronunciation? Okay. We can navigate through the frameworks that matter, from the limits and restrictions of freedom, free expression in the name of security, to the principles of independent oversight, data protection, and due process. These are not abstract ideals. They're tested standards that distinguish effective cyber governance from repressive digital control. These are questions I believe we must confront honestly today. Is harmful content the same as illegal content? And does our law treat them differently? Do citizens have meaningful recourse when cyber laws are misapplied? Are regulators like BTRC genuinely independent or subject to political pressure? Can law enforcement pursue cybercrime without compromising the rights of those they investigate? How do we protect children online without building a surveillance infrastructure that threatens everyone? Justice requires that cyber laws work. For journalists and activists who face arrest under vague provisions, safety requires that cyber laws have limits. There are not opposing demands. A well-designed legal framework serves both. I hold that firmly, and I hope we leave this room having moved closer to it. What I ask of you, speak from experience, bring specific examples, propose concrete changes. This is not a conference. There are no speeches here and no audiences. Every voice in this room, mine included, carries equal weight. A summary of today's conclusion will be shared with all the participants within 1 week. We intend this to matter beyond this room. You have all been chosen for a purpose. Some of you hold positions that matter. Some bring deep professional experience and expertise. Many of you bring both. You were invited, and I'm genuinely glad that you accepted, because we believe you have a serious commitment to bringing about change. Let's get on with it.